And we're on one of the battlefields. There is our bus that we drove for 2.5 hours from Reston, Virginia to Gettysburg. And now we're touring the battlefield of Gettysburg, and we'll be eating a steak dinner tonight at a special place to eat in Gettysburg. And this is a statue of somebody. I already forgot from the tour guide. Town of Gettysburg, back over those hills. And that's actually called Seminary Hill, where that church spire is. That's a Lutheran seminary. I also forgot the name of the monument. He said this other one was too.
Okay, gentlemen, ladies, huddle, huddle, huddle. Close it in, close it in. Ladies, gentlemen, who is the statue of? Good job. Now, everybody, understanding Mr. Burns lived at the edge of the town, just beyond Seminary Ridge, the white church steeple. July the 1st, he'll put on his Sunday clothes, come out, and join the Union men. The weapon that he carries is a typical Civil War weapon. Understanding, it takes 9 separate motions to load and fire 1 bullet. Civil War rifle theory, mass rifles, same direction at the same time. 1 guy, 2 or 3 shots off every minute. 1,000 guys, 2 or 3,000 shots off every minute. All right, everybody, turn around, face the mountain range. Now, as far as we are concerned, you are now Union Cavalry. You are the Union Cavalry. In the evening hours of June the 30th, in the evening hours of June the 30th, we can look up there towards that mountain range, see the town of Cashtown. We can see the Confederate campfires up there, where the Confederates are having a conversation with their leader, General Hill. Hill will authorize his men to return to Gettysburg the next day. Anybody's here, push them out of the way. We are meeting Lee at Gettysburg. But our leader, Buford, has posted us to our front, to our right, to our left, to our rear. Bulk of the Union Army is to our left, down south, anywhere from 3 to 40 miles away. Stay here. But I need you guys to pretend now. It's 1861, our Pennsylvania guy is on the family farm in 1861. He has his pitchfork in his hand and he's shoveling away. But as he's shoveling, he stops. And as he scratches his head, he looks around the farm. He says, you know, I'm hot, this is boring. He says, I never get to go anywhere, I never have any money. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to enlist in the Union Army. Now, why would he enlist? Why would he enlist? Money, $13 a month. What else? $13 a month. Not too much more than you were making.
He's got the esprit de corps.
Are you patriotic? Yeah. Anything else? Come on, guys. No, come here, young lady. Come here, young lady. He's going to join the army, see the countryside, go on this great adventure, and meet the pretty women. Now our young man has enlisted. And look at how good he looks. Just shake your head, yes. As a matter of fact, he's up in Harrisburg. He's got a Civil War uniform on. He's got leather shoes, wool socks, long underwear. That's what they wore back then. He's got light blue wool Union pants on. He's got a long sleeve cotton shirt. A jacket on, something like a Burns has, all buttoned up. On his left hip, haversack, food supply bag, canteen on top of that. Right hip over here, cartridge box. Anchoring everything around his waist, leather belt. He's got a bayonet here for his rifle, percussion cap case for his rifle, back. He's got his hat. He's walking down Harrisburg. When our pretty young lady walks by, she says, my, what a handsome guy. And he salutes her and he says, sorry, ma'am, can't talk to you now, I'm off to war. And she's heartbroken. So our young man has left, and for the first 2.5 years of the Civil War, he's marching and fighting down south. But now it's the spring of '63, long line of victories is advancing north. Hottest month of June in the entire Civil War. Now think, how much deodorant does he carry with him? How many times does he get a bath and change his uniform? Pinch your nose? And that's what she thinks about him now. People have said you can smell the Army's miles ahead of himself. Thank you, lady. But right now, our young man is now with General Reynolds. He's 3 miles south of Gettysburg. He jogs to the battlefield. He's on Seminary Ridge. Now, he's on Seminary Ridge. They said, we're going into combat. Load your weapon. Okay. That's what he does. Now, he's got the idea, but I'm going to change hands on him. He holds the barrel up in here on his left hand, takes his right hand, puts it in the cartridge box. Pulls out a paper cartridge, bites off the end of the paper, spits out everything else, powder bullet goes down the barrel, takes a stick, tamps it down. Tampers return, wheels the rifle around the center. Pulls the hammer halfway back, balances the rifle in his left hand, reaches inside his percussion cap case, pulls out a percussion cap, goes into the hole at the back of the barrel. Now, he will not arm the weapon by pulling the hammer back. He's going to shoulder the weapon, move out to here to McPherson's Ridge. Clear the field, gentlemen, ladies. Because right there where the tree line is, there's the remnants of the Union cavalry drawing up towards us. And as we arrive here, aim your weapon, young man, and fire. Now, how many bullets come out? How effective is he by himself? Very little. So instead of 1, we have 1,000 men.